Hey there, welcome back. We got an incredible amount of work done last week on the farm. We documented the journey, and this week we're gonna do the same, and we have even more to get done. Hopefully, weather permitting, we can get it done. The first thing that we need to do is we have an outhouse that has been sitting in the woods rotting for years, and I'm gonna pull it out using my Volkswagen Jetta because we don't have a farm truck anymore. I'm gonna hopefully hang a barn door that fell off, fix this roof behind me on the barn because I have a sheet of metal that is loose and it's flapping in the wind and it's gonna peel off any day now, and get whatever else done we can. So buckle up, hang on, it's gonna be a great day. So this outhouse has been sitting in the woods for decades, right? But it blew over probably about 10 years ago and it's been left out here to rot. I'm gonna try to pull it out. But in my mind's eye, I thought I had a much clearer path out of the woods to tow it, but I have these trees right here that are gonna hinder it from being pulled out. So what I believe I'm gonna do is actually take the rope and use these trees as kind of a guide to direct it out of the woods. And it is also kind of rotted out, and the backside is not really there anymore. So I'm gonna drill some holes through the side, through the roof, and through the other side, and kind of loop the rope around and hopefully be able to pull it out. So let's get the holes done first. So what do you think? So far, is this crazy? Is it dumb? Am I wasting my time? Don't really know what other options I have. My mother, oh, that's not gonna work, is not out here. So her truck is not available. My dad is not here, so his truck is not available. I want to get this done. Ooh, bunch of fire truck sirens and ambulance sirens in the background. I want to get this done, so I'm just going to give it a whirl. Got nothing to lose. I guess I could probably cut it apart, but that's not as much fun as this. You got to be careful. There's nails all over also. And then I think I'm going to go back through this hole. And then I'm going to tie it on this side. All right. Thankfully, Volkswagens come with a tow hitch. Hopefully I'll be able to untie this and that there's not too much tension on it. Need to learn how to do a slip knot. Comment below if you know of a good video that offers a slip knot tutorial. Let's get some tension on the rope. It's gonna take me forever to get any tension. Ooh, and I just tipped it over with pulling on it by hand. This should be interesting. Okay, it kind of worked. I wonder if I can pick this up and flip it, get it a little straighter, and get it pulled out. Okay, all right, I'll take that. Nothing too crazy. I'll take that as a small success. Now, let's see if I can get this kicked over enough from this tree so I can pull it out the rest of the way. That actually works pretty well. Try not to get tetanus along the way. I do have a magnet that I'll come back out here and scan for nails with. There. That actually worked. I'm going to take the rest of the wood here, pile it on there, and see if I can drag it all the way to the fire pit. Holy crap, I'm so pumped that actually worked. That was awesome. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I knew it would work, but I just wasn't entirely certain like it would work that well. And actually pull the whole thing out, so I'm definitely pumped that I drilled holes through the different portions of it. And thank you, Volkswagen, for having a tow hook on the back of it. So this part of the day, which I thought was probably going to be the most difficult, is nearly over. So I'm going to get this on the fire pit. Once again, there's nails in here. So I'm going to burn this and then use our very high-powered magnet to pick up the nails. But let's get this on the fire pit and get this rope out of here. And get on to our next task. The wind is really picking up, so I think I'm going to get the barn roof first before I mess with the barn door, because I think I'm going to need some help with the barn door. I'm not going to be able to lift that by myself. I'm going to need my dad, wife, or somebody to help me lift it up, pick it up. Let's get this put on here. Yuck. Ugh. Ugh. I am thankfully up to date on my tetanus shot. So don't worry too much if I get one through my foot, but I don't want any of the littles that are coming to visit today to get it done. Woohoo! On to the next step. Let's see if we can get this. I got a couple of these. Got my driver. Hopefully, I can get this secured. Yeah. Oh, see one right here. Okay. Right away. Put that nail in my back pocket so it doesn't get lost. And that's not gonna work. Let's try right here. And one right there. Let's give that one a shot. I feel like that did not go into anything. Okay, so that wood is rotten right there from that other screw, so let's try. Oh, come on, nail. Let's try this. So they didn't use they did not use screws with a gasket on it, so the rain has eventually gotten in there and just totally rotted out that wood. I really should replace this beam right here. for right now, let's try this. There we go. All right. Nice and secure. A couple more right there. Let's see if I can go get a couple more screws. Move the ladder down and secure that just so we don't have to deal with this again. Oh, and I see a bunch of screws down here. There's one. All right, let's get that out of the barn. Okay. That's one of a couple. Hopefully that will hold. Looks a little sketch. Ugh. Cock it. There we go. It's not anything to grab on there. Let's try it right there. There, that one had some meat. Good. We got one more. It's kind of a far lean. Oh, come on. Don't fall. There. I think that will be my quota for the day. Thankfully, I got the barn roof done just in time before a heavy-duty rainstorm comes, so I'm going to use that break to go get some lunch, seeing it's noon, and to run to the hardware store to get the hinges for the barn door that I'm going to put back on here shortly. Dude, it is windy, as all windy could be again. I don't know what is up with these. The past 2 years have been like just insanely windy all spring. Hopefully this mic is blocking it. So here's the door. I got to get put back on that barn. But this rose bush or whatever the heck it is growing here is going to make it very difficult for me. So I'm going to use my awesome battery powered trimmer that I did a video on last year. You can see the link below in the description to cut this. I'm going to haul them from the base to hopefully not get poked to crap, put them on the fire pit, and then get to inspecting this door, seeing what I need to do to get it back up, and then grabbing my father to help me put it back up because I got the hinges that I need. First, oh, didn't get that one cut. Let's get these dragged away. It would be awesome to have the farm truck back because I got to drag these. But what we're hoping for is this summer we can generate enough income with some of the stuff that we're going to sell that we can get a tractor with a dump bucket and a rototiller on the back and a mini truck with a bed that can dump also. Those are the two major things. That's my goal, 2 goals to earn enough income this summer to pay for. Because as I talked about, we're on a shoestring budget. We're not putting any of our own money into this outside of the payments that we have for it because we financed it. Outside of that, once again, shoestring budget. We started with no equipment. Everything we've purchased. And this year, we're trying to do it a little bit different where we only use income generated from the farm to purchase stuff. Ouch. 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 I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I'm hooked. Ah. See if I can grab the other 2 real quick. Get these out of here. Had to put some stump killer on that to prevent it from coming back. Ah. Come on. Come on. I know you're angry. Oof. Make sure we got this kind of flush. So do me a favor and push. Nope. Or I said push. Yeah, so go out just a little bit. Okay, right. Try to see if you can hold that top corner right there.
Right there?
Yeah, push out a little bit. That doesn't seem like it's going into anything, so I'm gonna try here. Oh, come on. Okay, push at the top. Okay, there's one. Then still push that top corner towards me. Oh, you crap. Push that corner.
I can't push it anymore.
Okay, so hang on.
I didn't let go or anything.
Nope.
Whoa, look at that.
All right, good enough, that will work.
Hey,
Heck yeah.
Good shit.
There. I mean, it's not perfect, but it will hold for now. We can make it better later. All right. Yep, just gotta get one down there. I need 2. Thank you. All right. Yes. At least got that done. Oh, I've been wanting to do that for so long. There we go. So we'll do. There. Okay, got that for now. Let's get everything cleaned up. Next on the list, we have these trailers that were actually, we call them carts. This is what we used to stack the lugs of blueberries on as it was towed behind the blueberry harvester. And I use it to carry stuff, wood, debris, etc. out of the woods. And both of them, the wheels have come off the rim. So I need to get that wheel or that tire back on the rim. So let's see if I can get it tipped up first off. This might be a little more difficult than I thought. Maybe not. Okay. All right. It's a power leverage right there. Let's see if we can get this tow strap around the tire and get that back on the rim. Ooh. That sounds really fast. It's like one of the first nice Saturdays of the year here right now, and everybody's out blowing leaves. Everybody in their motorcycle is out. Fast cars are out. You can tell, you know, we live in Michigan. It's been cold all winter, and it is 60 plus degrees today. It was 70 degrees yesterday. Everybody's out. All right, let's see. I've never done this before, actually. It's not even entirely sure it's going to work, but because of the power of the Googles, Google, YouTube, I think I got a pretty good idea of what we need to do. Let's get that through here. And I do have an air compressor. I don't have it on me. I just wanted to see if I could get this to go first, and then I would go get the air compressor. All right. I went backwards there. Let's try that again. Okay. All right. Ooh, I got it. Let's get this up on the rim. There, I'll grab the camera in a second and show that it's seated pretty decently on the tire. So let me go get the soapy water and the air compressor. Be right back, and let's pump this up. All right, forgive me if I seem out of breath. I'm trying to do this quickly. The air compressor has a small leak in it that I need to address, but the electricity to fix it is very far away. So I'm kind of hauling butt out here. Oh no. Ladybug, if you are alive, I am sorry. Get you out of there. I don't think that was. So I got some soapy water here and our filled up air compressor that I hope is going to have enough oomph to get this on the rim again. So let's give it a shot. Let's spray the bottom. And I'll probably give it another click or two. Come on. I don't think it's gonna work. I'm making bubbles, but I don't think it worked. But all right, I did not film attempts 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, and my dad could tell I was struggling out there with how many times I was coming back to pump up the compressor, so he's going to help me. So with some brute force, a little prayer, some hope, and an extra set of hands, I'm hoping that I can get it this time, but if I cannot, I'm going to take the wheel off of the cart and take it to a professional to get mounted or to get a new wheel or a new tire. So let's keep our hopes high and fingers crossed that this time we can get it. It worked. About 2 hours later, got the tire back on the rim. It definitely helped having my dad out here. We were just wiggling it around until it sounded like it started to take air. And then I kept pumping it. And then the second I released the ratchet strap, it was like, pop! So awesome here. Good news there. Bad news is this one is off the rim. The tire is very hard, very new, very malleable, so I feel like I'll be able to get it back on. But then the other 2 rear tires on the other cart that we have like this is off also. So I'm gonna mess with that. So this is what I talk about and why I'm sharing the journey of how long it takes to do this stuff, right? Like without the proper tools, without the resources, it takes forever. I mean, who would think that it would take 2 hours to get a tire back on a rim of a cart that is used to haul blueberry lugs that I'm going to repurpose to haul sticks and ideally this greenhouse that's right behind us, because I put it out there last fall and I don't want it there. But just once again, sharing that journey, sharing what we're doing. This is real, this is raw, this is what I'm dealing with day in and day out. So let's get back, get the air filled up, talk to the wife for a little bit and see if I can get this other tire back on. All right, even though it took me hours to get one tire back on the wheel of the cart over there, I got this one over here. Both wheels are pretty far off. It's been sitting here for years. I'm gonna see if I can pull it out and get these tires back on the wheel. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to pull it out. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. I mean, it is so... These wheels and tires, oh my gosh, the tires are like flat, spotted. Daggone it. I will not do this. I'm not gonna say it. I can get this. Oh. Well, I can get that out. I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to get the wheels. I mean, that just looks terrible. All right, how am I gonna tip this over? Tipped. The one over there, over no issue. What a long day. Started at 8 o'clock, it's 6 p.m. All right. I got to keep a sense of humor about this. Like, I don't need this cart. I don't want to get rid of it. There's probably 50, 60 years of history in it, but I don't want to invest very much money into fixing it either, because I'm not really sure what the return on that investment is going to be to put a new tire on this wheel. I just don't see how Oh man. I'm just not seeing how this is going to be possible to fix this. I'm a very optimistic person. I'm trying really hard not to be negative here. But like, I'm struggling. Not a lot of people have the patience for this kind of stuff. You do. And like I said, you wanted this ever since you were a kid. So don't forget that. All right. So let's get... I mean, this thing is so... There's no way. I'm sorry. Like, not trying to be negative. There is no way that this tire is going to go back on there. Let's just take it off. Let's get this wheel off. Get this tire off. Let's get the other one off. I can find the USA Trail. If I can find the size of the tire, maybe I can find this on Amazon or Blaine's or Tractor Supply or something locally, and get that back on the wheel like I did out there. I'll try that. So let's get this one down for now. Oh man, none of those are loose. Let's see if we can find a tire iron, get those off. Woo! Success. It looks like our local Tractor Supply has this tire and potentially wheel combo in stock. 2 of them. That's all we need. I don't really even need the wheel, but if they have the wheel and the tire, I'll get it. So tomorrow morning first thing, because they are closed right now, I will head and get it, and we'll continue this vlog in the morning. So until the morning, hang tight. Happy next day. Look, Tractor Supply had the tire and wheel that we needed. And while I'm not sure if I will get the return on investment, we had some income that we generated through our Amazon affiliates, and that's where this money came from. So we stick with not doing it out of pocket. Yeah, I don't regret it. Nice new trailer wheel. Let's see if it fits though. Ooh, it is still very nice out again today. Oh, crap. I guess I didn't even think about this again. How, I need to do this. Okay. Got it up. Let's get some lug nuts. And got our tire. Ooh, fits there. Does it work with lug nuts? Our neighbor is jamming. Hopefully, it's not enough to get a copyright strike for music. What a beautiful day, though. Birds chirping again, but man, there's that wind. Just so windy. Windy, 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 windy. Here's my belly. Let's sip this back down. And let's see. Oh crap. That was the lug nuts. Shoot. There's one. There's two. Oh, those are pokies everywhere. Oh, of course. Well, I have another one at home. Let's see if I can find that. Let's get the other tire. But yeah, overall, it's a very successful day yesterday. Got a lot done. Having these wheels or this cart back operational will for sure help with hauling stuff, but then also be able to hide them, right? Like this thing's just sitting out in the middle of the open. Looks gross. Probably should really give this a quick grind. Maybe rattle can. They were maize and blue color. I don't know if I'll stick with that, but definitely can make them look a little nicer. This one, definitely not fitting as well. There we go. Man, I gotta drop. What did I do with it? Where did it go? All right, I won't fixate on it. I'll get the other one from home. But I don't want to kick that up with a mower, so I'm gonna have to find it. And that's why. Well, maybe. I just don't think that one really goes in there very much. Let's get this back down on its tires now. Oh, there we go. That's solid. Solid, solid. And could get the magnet, but maybe I didn't have the count right. Maybe there was only 5. That needs a little air. Nothing crazy. I don't think that's really tightening. Hey. Let's see if I can get this to line up. Man, it does not feel very good. Something doesn't feel right. It's like this hub was not quite where it needed to be. Maybe that's why this one was sitting over here and not in use. Let's get this started. Then I'll rotate it so it's up. So it's not hitting the ground every time. Yeah. Yeah. Get a little oomph on there. There we go. Nice. Yes. Let's get this one. All right, and there it is. I'm gonna get this put away in the barn, get the other old tires and wheels thrown away, and call it a weekend. This is a very successful weekend. We got a lot done, a lot accomplished. Already can't wait for next weekend. As always, please give us a subscribe, a share, a like, and comment below for anything you would like to see done differently. But yeah, let's call it a wrap, and what a great, successful weekend.